महाराज की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शतक श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शतक श्री श्रीमद् ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर शतक श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद जगत प्रसिद्ध भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद भक्ति सिद्धांत बाबाजी महाराज की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। निचला कृष्ण विष्णुपाद गौतम सर्वमंगल जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय। श्रीरूपांग गुरुवर्ग की सभास गौतम हरि की सभास प्रभात की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे। जय परम पूज्य भक्ति स्वरूप श्रीधर महाराज की भक्त वृंद की जय। परमानंदे हरे की नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सतीपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपम् रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरी माधुरी पुष्पवाटी राधा कुंडम गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो दस्य प्रथितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। आजानुलम्बितभुजो कनकावदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वम्भरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत् प्रियकरो करुणावतारो हेलो धूलितखेदया विसदया प्रणीनदामोदया साम्यशास्त्रविवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमध्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूयात् दमन्दो दया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानंद कंद परमा भूत शौचलक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादि दुर्गम गते वृषभानुजाया कैंकर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधेत्वं नय मां शरणान्तिकम् हा देवी काकुभरगदयाद्यवाचा जाते निपात भुविदण्डवतवोद्भटाति अस्यामबुधा सजनस्य कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विधेहि हे देव हे दैत हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणै हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम पदानुभवितासि पदं दुसोर्मे नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः दिव्य वृंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमाद श्रीमद् रत्नहार सिंहासनस्थो श्री श्री राधा श्री गोविंद देवो पृष्ठैः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि भक्त्या विना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ता च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमाडवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम् वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ आददान तृणंदन्ते इदं जाते पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्बुज धूलिश्याम जन्म जन्मनि श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले सोऽयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Sarvadhu, first of all, I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of my Guru Bhagavat, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Paramahansa, Astuta Sakara Srimad, Bhakti Vayo Priyusvai Maharaj, and praise for this. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of the divine grace, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Astuta Sakara Srimad, Bhakti Jivan Janata Vishnu Maharaj, and praise for this. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of the divine grace, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Astuta Sakara Srimad, Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Vishnu Maharaj, and praise for this. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of His divine grace, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Astuta Sakara Srimad, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, and praise God this mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of His divine grace, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Astuta Sakara Srimad, Bhakti Rakshaka Siddhartha Swami Maharaj, and praise God this mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastanga vows unto the lotus feet of His divine grace, Nittala Prishto Vishnuvad, Bhakti Bhakti Swami Maharaj, and praise God this mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Saptaha vows unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray for this mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Saptaha vows unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Swami Bhakti Sadhava Muni Maharaj, then to His Holiness Swami Bhakti Nishtha Maharaj, then to His Holiness Swami Bhakti Vedanta Sadhana Maharaj, then to His Holiness Swami Bhakti Sapar Maharaj, then to Buddha Guru, Prasad Guru, Radha Guru, Haridev Guru, Vansidev Guru, Abhidev Guru, then to Bhagavat Guru, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, Godmothers, God sisters, ladies and gentlemen, and to pray for this mercy. By the grace of Hari Guru and Vaishnavas, Radha Govind, and especially by the grace of Srimad Bhagavatam, We are going to commence the second art sitting of Srimad Bhagavatam. But prior to commencement, to purify our tongue, to concentrate our mind, to purify the heart and soul, and to avoid all the obstacles which is coming in listening. Let us spend few minutes to translate the name of the Bhagavatam. बोलो राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे बोलो राधे राधे गोविंद राधे बोलो राधे राधे गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद 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 राधे गोपाल राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे Hare Krishna सप्ताह कथा की तृतीय द्वितीय दिवस की तृतीय प्रथम सत्र की जय श्री व्यासदेव जी भगवान की जय श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी की जय श्री पंडित महाराज की जय श्री सुत गोस्वामी की सौनकादि ऋषिवृंद की जय श्री नैमिषारण्य की जय श्री शुक्रताल की जय जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम। Yesterday we were releasing the sweetness of bhakti, jnana and vairagya. How bhakti will be happy. Normally we are thinking, oh, we just practice bhakti, then jnana vairagya automatically. That is true. But bhakti should be practiced in proper process, then jnana vairagya will come out. But if we are not practicing in proper process, then jnana vairagya will not come out. If some defect is there. And bhakti will be happy when jnana vairagya also together in young, youthful age. Like yesterday we were discussing jnana vairagya are old. Now bhakti is there, or bhakti is not happy. Similarly, when we are practicing bhakti, normally we are telling, oh, I have bhakti, so no need anything. Yes, if you no need anything, it is not only oral. Then practically it should be same. Then only we will have. I only bhakti necessary, nothing more. Okay, but nothing more, but you desire everything. Then how it is possible? There should be no attachment or anything of this material world. Then your bhakti is okay. Then vairagya there, happiness will be there. And should be knowledge also, some knowledge. If no knowledge, what is not bhakti, we think that is bhakti. What is not jnana, we will think that is jnana. Which is not vairagya, we think that is vairagya. So, due to ignorance, we may not practice proper bhakti. That's why our Rupa Goswami told we should practice Uttama Bhakti. Then only Jnana Vairagya will automatic. Why? In Uttama Bhakti, Jnana Vairagya is not neglected. Jnana Vairagya is allowed. But it should not cover to bhakti. That's why Rupa Goswami spoke Anya Vilasita Sunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. No Jnana Karmadi Sunyam. If jnana karma shunya, bhakti will not happen. That's why Rupa Goswami is our Acharya. So, he is authorized by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to write about bhakti. Other Goswamis is not authorized like him. So, what is bhakti? He wrote only for bhakti, Bhakti Rasamrita Singh. And he started what is the pure bhakti, by which jnana vairagya all simultaneously happen. So, if we, due to misunderstanding, sometimes we are neglecting jnana and vairagya, but in scripture nowhere neglected jnana and vairagya completely. In Bhagavatam 11th canto, bhakti, pareshan bhava, virakti anyatra. Virakti means here this is vairagya. चैक्षत्रिक एक भाव प्रपद्य मानस यथासंसु खेलो तुष्टि पुष्टि खेलो पायन खासम वेर इज ज्ञान भक्ति परेशान भव दिस इज ज्ञान भक्ति भक्ति इज doing भक्ति बट विरक्ति अन्यत्र दिस इज वैराग्य परेशान भव दिस इज ज्ञान so everywhere bhakti is going with jnana and vairagya together then she will be happy but when only bhakti is going jnana vairagya is not simultaneously going then bhakti is not happy and in that kind of bhakti devotee cannot be happy that is some defect so this we discussed yesterday and how to make jnana vairagya young so that bhakti jnana vairagya three will become young simultaneously and whole family will be happy. Then there was another requested to Chatusam to do Bhagavat Saptaha. Because by listening Bhagavat Saptaha, Jnana, Vairagya, Bhakti, Tarunayate, three will become young. Then how to do Bhagavat Saptaha? Chatusam now they are telling. Kiyat Bhi Divasi, how many days, which place, what is the rules and regulation? Everything asked by Devarshi Narada. Now Chatusam they are deciding what to do. Then they reply started. Narada Bhakshami Chittete. Hey Narada, we are speaking. What is the place? Don't worry. Sthanam Anam Namakam. Anand Ghat. In Haridwar there is a place which is called Anand Ghat. In Anand Ghat we will celebrate Bhagavat Saptaha. Why? Anand Ghat is best place for Bhagavat Saptaha. Why Bhagavat Saptaha should be organized in such a place where communication is good. People from different parts of the world can come easily. And accommodation can be possible. And it is easy to come from different parts of the world also. So like Vienna is the same. Vienna is a center also. Yes, Vienna is center to Europe, India, center to USA, everywhere. So this is proper place. So all communication also here, Vienna. So you can get flight for all places, whole world. So this like this. In India also, Chatusana selected which place will be perfect for Bhagavat Saptaha. Because if you do in such a place where people cannot reach there, and very difficult to get that address, and GPS will not work there, then many devotees cannot go. So always it is told in rules of the Bhagavat Saptaha. In the 6th chapter of Padma Purana, it is told Bhagavat Saptaha celebrations. The place of celebration should be selected in such a place where from different parts of the world people can come easily and accommodation can be possible also. If we will celebrate in one place where more than 10 to 15 people cannot stay, then it is told not to do in this kind of place where no communication, no accommodation and no place for sitting for devotees also. So Chatusana also decided which place will be perfect for everyone. Then they decided Anand Ghat, which is Haridwar. Haridwar, why is they selected? Haridwar has a two names. You can say Haridwar and you can say Haridwar. Both are right. Some are saying Haridwar. Some are saying Haridwar. So both are right. Why? Haridwar is such a place that you can go to Haridwar. You can go easily from Haridwar to Haridwar means Kedarnath. So from Haridwar you can go to Kedarnath. And from Haridwar you can go to Badrinath also. So if you do Bhagavat Saptaha to in Kedarnath only, then Badrinath people cannot come. Because that their route is different. And if you do in Badrinath, Kedarnath people will not go, that is difficult to go. But in Haridwar is center. So from UP, Vrindavan, etc. and other places, they can go to Haridwar. Because easy. And from Badrinath they can come. From Kedarnath they can come. So Chatusam decided Haridwar is the best place, and on Haridwar on the bank of Ganges, there is one particular place that is called Tatam Anandanam. Gangadhara is Haridwar. In Padma Purana it is told Gangadhara Samipe means near Haridwar on the banks of Ganges there is one place which is called Tatam Anandanam. The name of that shore or bank of the Ganges is called Anandagha. Why? Nana Labda Samakirna. Because if you arrange this Bhagavat Saptaha there, because Chatushan they know that Narada he has no money, so that he cannot arrange so many lot of things. He is a Vairagi. So they decided how to make Vairagi. So if you make Ananda Ghat, no tent necessary, no covering necessary, and no any arrangement of pandal also necessary. Why? On the bank of river Ganga on Ananda Ghat, full of only sand. That is like cushion. You will feel comfortable there. So full of sand. Nowadays government has changed by road, but we are speaking about 5,000 years before. Now everywhere is stone and cement and that road, Pakka road. So, but we are discussing about 5,000 years before. So at that time, Nana, Lapta, and Tauruki. Means at that time, so many trees were there, and creepers also there. So it was automatic tent, natural tent. Natural tent you can go inside only. And air condition also. When sun also there, no hot. Because covering by trees, branches and the creepers. And in down also, sand. So very comfortable, no hard. You can sit long time. And very fresh air. And very cold breeze also coming. Very fresh water, pure water from Ganga, so that no need to bring filter water anymore. Automatic natural filtered water, Ganga. And Ganga is such a water, how many years you keep, it will not decompose. You cannot get any bacteria there. But no other water. Only one water that is Ganga water. Ganga water, how many years you keep, you will see same. No bacteria. Scientists they researched also. In Ganga water, no bacteria is coming. But other any river water, it will become decomposed if you don't clean again and again. So here no filter is necessary, already filtered water is there, Ganga. And everything is there. And no problem for prasadam also. Why? So many trees, fruits, and sadhus they are taking fruits, no big problem. They are renounced also more. So Ananda Ghat is the best place. They decided. So they told Ganga Dwara Samipetu Tatta Mananana. So in Ananda Ghat you should organize. Then Narad told, yes, you are my dear brothers. You are very merciful. Then they asked him, how? Because I was thinking, I told to organize, but how to organize, I don't know what to do, I was thinking. But you arranged it in such a way that everything is natural, normal. I no need to do some hard level. Then Chatushan said, I know about you, that's why we decided that. If we would decide other place, you would have a big problem. Okay, then what to do? Now let us go there. Then Chatushan decided to go with Narada. And Chatushan told that you should send message to everyone. Because Bhagavat should not be celebrated secretly. Bhagavat Saptaha etc. It not tell to make secret. Bhagavat Saptaha should be announced. So that as more and more listener can come, they will benefit. In the glories, it is written. So, Bhakta to Presya, first of all. We should send a message to whole world who can come. Does not matter. So our Haridev Prabhu also, when I was in USA, since that time he posted in Facebook. Means I was in June. Already June, July he posted on the Facebook. So similarly, here, so Tusan told Bhagavad Prasya. This message about the Bhagavad Saptaha should be sent to everyone. So when Chatusan told Narada, he is alone, what to do? Then someone has to help me, then other sadhus they help me. So when they declare, then message went to celestial planet. Not only here, Satyalok also, Kailash, everywhere. All 14 planets went. So this is the proof. After getting this news, Hahakar, Asik, Jane, everywhere only one discussion. What is the discussion? Oh, now Bhagavad Saptaha is going on. Now Bhagavad Saptaha is going on. Then someone asking, where? In Haridwar. Who is the organizer? There was Narad. Oh, Narad. Narad is never staying in one place. How will he organize? And he has nothing. How will he organize? So some people were confused also. It is true or not? It is true or not? Then someone was not believing, but someone confirming. Like this, even Devaloka, Devaha, Pitruloka, Rusaya, they all demigods, four fathers in Pitrulok, and even Brahmalok, Yogi, Muni, Rishi, all they came. So, first who came? For Bhagavad Saptaha, who will come first, you know? Bhagavad Saptaha, who will come first, you know? Jetu Vaishnava. Vaishnavas will come first because they are interested in Bhagavad. So here also happen same. Bhagavatar Piyusha Rasa Pahanaya Samagata Jetu Lampata Vaishnava. So those Vaishnavas who were very greedy to listen the nectar of Bhagavad glories. So all of them they came. Immediately after listening Bhagavatar name, immediately they came. Oh, very good to listen. They rushed. Then who are the great Vaishnavas came? Bhrigu Vasishta Chavanasya Gautama Medhapiti Valadevarato. Bhrigu Vasishta. How old you know Vasishta? Vasishta is direct Brahman's son. Brahman's son is Vasishta. So who is senior more? They are very interested to listen. Bhrigu Vasishta Chavanasya. Bhrigu Rishi, Vasishta Rishi, Chavan Rishi, Medhapiti, Deval Rishi, Vyasa, Parasara, Sukha, all came. These Vaishnavas are prominent Vaishnavas who arrived first. When these Vaishnavas they are coming, and Rishayastha, some Rishis they were coming. When Rishis are coming, normally Rishi their wife and children also. In ancient time, Rishis were mostly householders. So when they were coming, then wife asked, "Oh, where are you going?" She stopped. Then Rishi told, "I have to go to listen Bhagavad Saptaha." Where? To Haridwar. Who is organizing? Devasinath. Oh, Devasinath organizing, you are going. How? Where you will stay? Where you will stay? What you will eat? Because here nothing we know. But for me, no problem because I am going to listen Bhagavad Saptaha. My attention is on Bhagavad, not on food, etc. Anyhow, I will manage. Then wife told, well, but I cannot stay here alone. If you go, I want to go also. Then now Rishi thinking, now big problem came. Because if I go alone, no problem. Wherever I can sleep on the ground. I can eat whatever. But if wife is going, I have to make some arrangement. But if I deny, she will be angry. What to do? No, better you stay. Let me go alone. Then wife told, no, I want to go. Then now Rishi also was bound to agree. Okay, if you want, you can come. When wife of the Rishi they were coming, then children were there. Oh, Papa, Mommy. Oh, my dear father, mother, where are you going? Then They said, we are going to listen to Bhagavatam. Then they also told, we will go. It is clearly told in Bhagavatam, in Padma Purana. Sarve api ajadu. Saha putra tri sisya. It is clearly told. Saha putra means with putra means son. Shishya, disciple. Those who are renounced Mathacharyas, Acharyas and Sadhus, they have no wife, but they have disciples, Saha Shishya. With disciples they came. Oh Gurudev, where are you going? I am going to Haridwar. Oh, please Gurudev, take me with you, take me with you. Okay, you can come. So Saha Shishya. And those who are Rishi, Sahaputra. So with son, daughter, wife, whole family they came to listen. Not only this, Nagaha, Khagaha, Saransi, Puskarani, Tirthani. Do you understand what it is? Nagaha. Huh? Nagaha means mountains also came. Nagatsati. Nagatsati means stable. Mountains are not coming, but they came. How? They took the form. They took the human form and came. Like normally we are looking mountain means Himalaya, etc. Stone and a hill or mountain we are looking. But Himalaya is he has a personality. And Himalaya is son is Parvati, daughter is Parvati. So Parvati is form, then how Himalaya is no form? Like Mayavadis, they are telling Brahma is no form, Nirakar. From Nirakar, how your Akar came? Is Brahma is no form, how your form came? So this is foolish. So mountain also they took the form and came. Khagaha means all birds, including Garuda, all Garuda, Kakavusandi, they are great devotees in the family of bird. So when Garuda, Kakavusandi, they were coming, all birds they wanted to come. So it is clearly told in Padma Purana. Nagaha, Khagaha. Then Saransi. All the sacred ponds like Prayag or Pushkara, they took the form and came. Tirthani, all sacred rivers, Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jhelum, Gandaki, all they came. Now, when all came in the Haridwar Anand Ghat, now Kola, Mahan Kola Hava. Now there was very big sound. Crowd, because full crowd now. Like when we go to marketplace, what is always big sound. Now in Haridwar is full of sound only. Because out of capacity of the accommodation. What is the capacity of that place? Now more audience came. So where to go, where to stay, where to go, like when we are coming here also, if many devotees all together come, then gossiping and talking will come. So Mahan Kola was whole Haridwar was full of only talking. And where to sit, where to stay. But there was some rishis who to organize to help to Devasinara. So everything was organized, all accommodation, everything. Then now, how to sit? Sadhusan decided. He told, both brothers they told, but audience should be also in discipline. Really for Harikatha listening also, the one room where who to sit. Sadhusan told to Narada how to organize the pandal and audience. Jetu Vaishnavaha agreed. Those who are sadhus, Vaishnavas, renounced order sadhus, they are at the front. Then rishis, household rishis, then. And all the ladies in separate row. This is proper balance and discipline so that nobody will disturb. So if audience is in proper sequence and proper discipline mood, then listening will be peaceful. So that Bhagavat Saptaha, pandal and audience was very properly organized. So first Vaishnavas, then at the front of Vaishnavas, there was Narada, because he was the prominent listener, like Sukadeva, Parikita Maharaj. So Narada was at the front, then Vaishnavas, then Rishis, then ladies in one side, then all the ponds in one row, all the sacred rivers on the one row, then all demigods, all birds, beasts, all bestials they came and they listened nearby. All demigods also. Then Jaya Sabda Mahan Sabdas. Jaya Ho, Devarsi Narada ki Jaya Ho. Everywhere, Devarsi Narada ki Jaya Ho. Chatushan ki Jaya Ho. Bhagavat Saptaha ki Jaya Ho. Everywhere Jaya Nama Sabda. Then all demigods they could not control themselves. They also left the celestial planet and they came and they started showering the flower from the heavenly garden that is called Nandankanan. So they started showering the flower, celestial flower. Now everything is peaceful. Now the audience are ready. But how Katha was going on, it will come at the end. But that time maybe we will have time or not. So I am reminding how we are listening. They were not listening like that. And nowadays, Katha is going down and down. Time. Before, when I saw Bhagavat was going on at least minimum 6 hours. Now in some places only 3 hours. One time there. But in Bhagavat rule it is not correct. He said, Sardha Tri Praharakam. Chatusam, they were speaking, Narada and other audience who came, they were listening, Sardha Tri Praharakam according to Padma. But nowadays, speakers they minimize more and more. Even less than 3 hours they are doing. Sometimes only 2.5 hours, sometimes only 2 hours they are doing. Only one time. But this is not according to process of Bhagavad. How long Bhagavad Saptaha should be continued every day, Sardha 3 Prahara. How many hours? Count. 10.5. Sardha 3 means 3 Prahara. 1 Prahara is 3 hours. Then 3 Prahara, 9 hours. Then half Prahara, 1.5 hours. 10.5 hours of continuous listening. 10.5 hours. But in the middle, Madhyane Pathanantaram Ghatika Dvayam Viram. 2 hours rest in the break after one sitting. Total time of beginning and ending is 10.5 hours. But in the middle one break, that is 2 hours. Ghatika Dvayam. It is the rule of Bhagavad. But nowadays nowhere strictly being followed. They are going to down completely. At least now I am looking somewhere in one time only. That is also only 2 hours. Then how you will speak Bhagavad? If you speak only 2 hours, the rule is about 10.5 hours, but 2 hours break. So minimum how many hours? Almost 9 hours. No, 2 hours means 8.5 hours. So if 8.5 hours speaking, if you speak only 2 hours, then how you will cover all? That's why nowadays what is going on? Only mostly Bhagavad Saptaha speaker they are making some entertainment, some music etc. You see every music and very less katha, and they don't talk Sanskrit verse at all. Mostly the stories. By this it is improper. At least some Sanskrit verses should be recited, otherwise it will not be effective. Because they are making so many kirtans, then no time to recite. So time is going very down. But according to Chatushan's process, how they spoke to Narad, they decided Ardha Triprah, according to Padma. Means 10.5 hours, and in the middle 2 hours break, Atikat Dvayam. So after that, this 9.5 hour, 10.5 hour is difficult. So our Vaishnavas they decided at least minimum 3 hours, morning and afternoon. But if you do less than this, then you have to minimize all, you have to speak only. Then relishment can be better. So Chatusam they decided to do. Now everything is ready. Now Chatusam sat on Vyasasana. After sitting, they started glorifying Srimad Bhagavatam. What did they start? Sadasevya, Sadasevya, Srimad Bhagavati Katha, Jasya Sravana Matrena, Hari Kirtan Samasray. Sadasevya, Sadasevya, Srimad Bhagavati. भागवत कथा भी भागवत कथा शुड बी सर्व लिसन शुड बी स्पोकन सदा ऑलवेज व्हाई जस्य श्रवण मात्रेण हरिचित्तम समास आफ्टर लिसनिंग व्हिच भागवत हरि लॉर्ड हरि विल बी इमीडिएटली इनसाइड द हार्ट ऑफ द लिसनर देयर इज नो अदर वे हाउ टू एंटर द हरि इनसाइड हार्ट इजीली दिस इज द ओनली लिसनिंग भागवत. By listening Bhagavata, Lord Hari will come easily to the heart through the ear. But by other means, it is very difficult to be inside. But by listening only Bhagavata, Lord will come very easy inside to the heart. It is the easiest process. And you know, our Uposam explained 64 limbs of devotion. And out of 64 limbs of devotion, in all limbs you have to do endeavor. If you don't do any endeavor, you cannot get the fruit. There is only one limb of devotion by which you need not do anything but you get everything. Lord will do everything. If you adopt other limbs, then you have to do labor. When you do labor, then you will get the fruit. But there is only one limb by which you need not do anything. Lord Krishna will do everything. Radha Govinda will do everything. What is that? That is only listening. So this is the easiest and nothing you have to do. Just come and sit. Every other things will be done by Krishna. Where is the proof? In Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter. It is told, Srumatam swa katha Krishna punya sravanam kirtana Hrudyantastha yavadrani vidunoti srisata. It is clear told. Srumatam so katha Krishna punya sravanam kirtana. This verse I am not explaining in detail now because it is coming in first canto. So the purpose of speaking is here. Srumatam, those who are listening Bhagavatam, they need not do anything, just to come and sit and listen. Then other things Krishna will do. What he will do? Hrudyantastha Yavadrani Vidhunoti Surusata. The friend of devotees, the friend of Vaishnavas, the friend of listener who is Krishna, he will go in the form of Harikatha through the ear of the listener and enter in the heart. When he will enter in the heart, then he will see, oh, heart is full of contamination. Why? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madha, Matsarya, so many material desires are there. So Krishna will clean this. Where is the proof? Vidhunoti. Vidhunoti is for Krishna. Means Krishna is doing himself, not for the listener. So Krishna will go in the heart after listening and then he will clean. He will make the heart pure. So you cannot find more than this, the simplest limb of devotion. Because here audience does not do anything or just coming and sitting. Even some audience also not listening, coming and sleeping. Then also some benefit is there. We will discuss later on. Because here coming and sleeping also beneficial. What to speak, who will listen? Just come and sit and listen, this is no endeavor, just come and sit. But if you adopt other limbs, then you have to do level. If you chant, then if you don't make sound, no kirtan possible. But for listening, just become silent. But if you chant, your tongue should be correct, If your throat is full of cough, you cannot chant. But for listening, whatever, how many cough in your throat does not matter. And whether you are sleeping or sitting also, if sleep coming, just close the eyes and listen. Sit like that. Then everybody cannot say that you are sleeping only. Sometimes all devotees not sleeping. Sometimes they are concentrating the mind will, some will think. If you sleep also. So this is the simplest process of devotional practice, by which Krishna taking all the responsibility. But if you take other limbs, then you have to do. If you don't do, you cannot get to. But here just come and sit, then you will get 100%. So listening is very, very powerful. Why? That is why bhakti starts from Shravan. Bhakti starts from Shravan Bhakti. The first limbs of devotion is Shravan Bhakti. So Shravanam, then Kirtan. Who can do Kirtan, you know? Who listened a lot, he can do Kirtan. Who did not listen, he cannot do Kirtan. Who did not listen, he cannot speak. Who can be a good speaker? Who listened a lot, who never listened from Guru, Vaishnavas and anyone, he cannot be a efficient speaker. This is logic. What about blessing and scripture? Logically also, it is that who has no opportunity of listening, who did not listen, he cannot speak. Because it is spontaneous that if you listen and one thing again and again, then automatically then you will be habituated that listening will come in your memory and it will come in the tongue automatically. You will make copy as it is. Like parrot making easy, very complicated. Parrot is making copy very easy. And human being, why cannot? So, who never listens any Harikatha from Guru and Vaishnava and Sadhu, he cannot be a efficient and good speaker. So, those who are good speaker, we should know they are good listener. So, those in our Guru Parampara also, those to whom we found they are good speaker, they listen a lot. They are good listener also. Because after listening, then Kirtan. Shravanam, then Kirtan. Then Smaranam. That's why our Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he chastised to his disciples. And he wrote one song, Mana Tumi Tishara Vaishnava. Vaishnava, the article, the heading of the song is Vaishnava. Because when Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj was chanting and he was very fond of lonely bhajan, then some of his god brothers, means other disciples of Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, they also wanted to imitate. And some of them complained to him. Then Prabhupada thought, so now if I don't write something or make some arrangement, then in future problem will come to me. That's why to control them and for their good, he wrote one song that is called Manatumi Kishara Vaishnava. Very long song. And if you understand that song, your all Siddhanta you will get. Without studying all other scriptures, if you understand that song perfectly, pure Bhakti Siddhanta you can get. In that song, one line is Bhajana Prabhave Kirtan Hoive. Shravana Prabhave Bhajan. Shravana Prabhave Hoive Kirtan. Tabe ta Nirjana Bhajan. When we will listen, then we can do Kirtan. When you do Kirtan, then we can do Smara. If you have no listening, if you have no Kirtan, then to whom we will listen? Remember. Then you have to remember the material one. Because if no listening Harikatha, and no speaking Harikatha, no chanting Harinam, no listening Harinam, then to whom you will remember? You have to remember material one. So, if you close your eyes also, Krishna will not appear. Radharani Guru Vaishnava will not appear. If no Harikatha listening, no speaking, no chanting. So, Kirtana Prabhave Smarana Hoive. Takhana Nirjana Bhajan Sambhava. Who can do solitary bhajan? Who listen a lot, then who did lot of kirtan, then spontaneous remembrance Smaran will come. But who is not listening at all, who did not do any kirtan, no chanting, no listening, and immediately trying to go to do solitary bhajan, nirjana bhajan, to do Ashtakali Leela Smaran, then he cannot remember Radharani, Krishna, etc. Then only she will or he will remember only the transcendental purity. This is quite practical, and after this, all disciples became very good. And it is quite practical. Why? There are so many examples who are doing only Ashtakali Lila Swaran without listening and without kirtan, they fell down. Many examples are there. So, Bhagavata Shravan is very important. So, Chatusandhya start in one verse. सदासेव्या श्रीमद् भागवती कथा जस्या श्रवण मात्रेण हरिस्थितं समाश्रये श्रीमद् भागवती कथा सदासेव्या always everyone should listen and speak and serve Srimad Bhagavata always, not only one day, 2 days, or for 7 days. That is why yesterday I told what is Nirguna Bhagavata. Our Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada stress more for Nirguna. What is Nirguna? In Padma Purana also told, in Skanda Purana yesterday I was telling, Varsha Masa Dinanantu Vimujya Niyamagraham Nityamja Sravasranti Bhagavatam Sa Nirguna. Skanda Purana. Those who are thinking, I will listen for 1 year only, then no more. For my whole life, I listened within 1 year. Then no more listening necessary. Then this kind of thinking is tamasic. And one who is thinking, I will listen only 1 month. So within 1 month, I will listen everything. Then for my whole life, I collect everything. Then no more listening necessary. Then it is like Rajasi. And one who is thinking, only in my life, one Bhagavad Saptaha I will listen. After 7 days, my listening finishes for whole life. If in this mood we will listen, then it is in the mood of Sattvic. No, Rajasi. It is Rajasi. 1 month is Sattvic. 1 month is Sattvic. And if anyone thinking, I will listen only one Bhagavad Saptaha, then after that, no more necessary to listen. Then this mood of listening is called Rajasi. Because after 7 days, if we think no more Bhagavata necessary anymore to listen, it is mood of Rajasi. What is Nirguna? Who will think whenever I will get the opportunity to listen, I will listen whole life. Every day I will listen myself, and whenever I will get the opportunity, I will listen. If this kind of mentality, that is called Nirguna. Because according to Skanda Purana, Varsha Masa Dinanantu Vimujya Niyamagraha. There should be no Niyamagraha that I will listen only 1 year. This is Niyamagraha. So, Padma Purana, our Rupa told Niyamagraha is Antavarankara Bhakti. So, but here also Skanda Purana telling Varsha Masa Dinanantu Vimujya Niyamagraha. We should not take a vow that I will listen only 1 year. We should not take a vow I will listen only 1 month. We should not take a vow I will listen only 7 days. It is for materialist people or who is full of material desire. They can do to get fulfill their desires. But for Vaishnavas, this Niyamagraha is not necessary. We can, when Bhagavad Saptaha is going on, yes, I will listen to this Bhagavad Saptaha, then I will try for future when I will have. But we should not think that, oh, after 7 days, no need to listen whole life.
Listening is different than reading.
Yes. Listening is different from reading. That is called Swadhyaya. Reading is called Swadhyaya. In Sanskrit, it is called Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya, understand? Swa Adhyayana, Swadhyaya. Who is reading himself? So we should not think that 1 year, 1 month, or once Saptaha I will listen, then no more necessary for whole life. Then it will come inside the mood of 3 modes of nature. But our devotees purpose should be for nirguna. That is why our Bhakti Vedanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, he was telling Vaishnavas should serve Bhagavatam every day for whole life, forever. So here also Padma Purana confirming this. So scripture confirming that Sada Satya. Sada means always. We should not think that we will listen only for 7 days, only for 1 month, or only for 1 year. No. Every day we should try to listen if the opportunity is there. If no opportunity, we should find the opportunity. Whenever we will opportunity, we should not lose to listen. Or when we have no opportunity, then at home we can recite ourselves. This is called nirguna. Because we have no any niyama for particular days only. So now we got one Bhagavad Saptaha. It does not mean that we are in the vow that we only 7 days we will listen and no more necessary. After finishing this, when we will opportunity, we will listen. Our desire should be to listen for a whole life. Then it is nirguna. So according to Skanda Purana, Varsamasa Dinanam tu Vimuchya Niyamagra. We should be free from the Niyamagra of year, month, and day. Nityam Jasruyat Tasravanam to Nirguna. One who is listening forever, life after life, then it is called Nirguna listening. And here also now Padma Purana confirming Sada Sevya Srimati Bhagavati Katha Jasya Sravanamatrena Ayuchitam Samase. Bhagavad should be listened Sada, means always. 24 hours a day is possible, best one. Yeah. But 24 hours, how possible? Only listening and then remembering. 24 hours we cannot listen. If we will be in remembrance of Bhagavatam 24 hours, that is the best one. And who will do this? Maya cannot touch him. Chatushan they are doing, so Maya is unable to touch them. Yesterday I told, I am reminding you again, why Chatushan are always 5 years old. Jama Maharaj, time factor, Kala, and all disease, they are ready to attack them. But disease has no opportunity. Why? Because disease is coming due to sinful activities, whether in this life or previous life. Now some disease is coming, and we may think I am not committing any sinful activity, because according to scripture, Purva Janmam Kritam Papam Vyadhi Rupena Drishyate. Disease is manifesting in the form to give the suffering in the previous lives, sinful activities. So, who has sinful activities more, he will have so many diseases. Now, he cannot stop him. No doctor can cure him. Doctor may be easy, sorry? But by bhakti, it will be minimized. Only one process to cure the prarabdha, that is only bhakti. Without bhakti, no fruits of previous karma can be destroyed. There is no other process. Prarabdha karma, our aprarabdha can be destroyed. Aprarabdha means there are some fruits which did not give the fruit now. That can be destroyed. But prarabdha karma cannot be destroyed without bhakti. So for devotees, we should not be disappointed that, oh, I have committed so many sins, so I have to enjoy all. No. It depends upon Krishna, how many he wants to give to make us humble. Because Krishna Hridaya Piditajar, Krishna Chikitsavata, whose heart is suffering due to previous karmas or material disease. Krishna is best doctor. This material doctor they cannot cure. Best doctor is Krishna. He knows what medicine necessary to which devotee. And what medicine necessary to which jiva. He is expert specialist. You cannot find any specialist doctor like Krishna. All the doctors will fail in front of Krishna. And many doctors are unable to save the life of the patient. But Krishna is such a doctor, he will give proper medicine to proper patient. His treatment will not fail. For example, I am giving, it is quite practical. When a materialist or Baddha jiva becoming arrogant and becoming so many like atheistic nature and not believing Krishna and criticizing to Guru, Vaishnava and Bhakti, sometimes Krishna is giving very severe punishment, life after life. He spoke clearly in Bhagavad Gita, 18, 17, 18 chapter. 17, 18, 16, three chapters he spoke. Tanham Dishata Puran Sansaresu Nara. I will send them to in this material world and sometimes hellish planet for suffering more and more. Life after life, not only one life, but for a devotee is not. So he knows, like doctor knows, what kind of medicine necessary to which patient. And doctor does not give same medicine to all patients. And doctor does not give medicine to all patients also. Some patient they need operation also. Because if disease is severe, it will not be cured by medicine only. So doctor will prescribe, no, you have to go to operation theatre. Immediately you have to make operation, otherwise you cannot survive. Similarly, when Krishna is looking whether any Baddhaji living condition living entity or a devotee maybe, when he is becoming arrogant, no humbleness, no Guru Vaishnava, he is not obeying, then Krishna knows how to operate. Then immediately he will give whether some disease or some big problem so that he will become. Then pray Gurudev, Vaishnava, then we will see when you will change immediately. When they are becoming very popular and very arrogant, Krishna will send in such a problem that he is bound to become. It happened many in devotees' lifetime also. So Krishna knows to which devotee what is necessary at what time. So we should surrender to him. So he will do always our good. So this Bhagavat will purify our heart. So we should try to listen always. So it is told Sadasavya Sadasavya. Srimad Bhagavat Katha Jasya Sravanamatrinam Harishittam Samasray. After listening which Bhagavatam, Lord Hari will enter inside our heart. When Lord Hari will enter, then heart will be completely purified and cured. So that we will have only transcendental bliss, no question of suffering anymore. Why we are suffering from disease and so many problems of physical body, mental problems, social problems, family problems, due to our previous bad deeds in previous life. Then how we can be happy? As long as these are not destroyed, we cannot be happy. Because these fruits we have to enjoy. And there is no any other process to destroy this. Prarabdha cannot be destroyed by any process. Other aprarabdha means which fruits which we deposited but that did not give the fruit, that can be destroyed. And in future if something we are going to commit mistake, that can be stopped. Because if we get an association of sadhu or our well-wishers, by his blessing, by his instruction, we will be careful, we will not commit any more mistake. Then in future we will have no problem. But which problem we have already done in previous life, that no one can say. Now we know that we should not commit any criminal activities, sinful activities, impious activities, so that we have to suffer. Now we got this knowledge, so we can stop our future problems. So that can be by so many means we can stop. But which we have already done mistake in previous life, and that which is giving now fruit in the form of prarabdha, which is this physical body, whose fruit now we are enjoying, that nobody can stop. No any other, no karma, jnana, yoga, any process which can stop. Rupa Singh completely denied in Namastakam, Sri Krishna Namastakam. He said, Brahma Sakshat Kritinishtayapi Vinasa Mayati Vinana Bhave. Apaiti Nama Swaranam Tapte Prarabdha Karmeti Viroti. So if anyone who did Brahma Sakshatkar, means who is able to see the Brahma, to reach the Brahma, but still he has to enjoy the Prarabdha Karma. What to speak other yogi, karmi, etc. But only kintu karmani nirdhati, so bhakti bhajam. Those who are practicing devotion, their all karmas, prarabdha, aprarabdha, all will be destroyed. So in Padma Purana there is one verse, aprarabdham bhavet papam bhutam bijam phalamukam kramenaiva praliyante vishnu bhakti rata. Prarabdha, aprarabdha, phuta, bija, all disease, all fruits of all simple activities will be destroyed one after other. Vishnu Bhakti Ratatma, who is practicing the devotion of Vishnu or Krishna. So without bhakti, we cannot destroy our suffering, which we are now enjoying. So only bhakti can stop this. So we should increase our bhakti, that is chanting, listening, association, and blessings of sadhu, etc., Guru, Vaishnavas, then only it will be destroyed. Otherwise, no other means. So among them, this listening Srimad Bhagavatam also can destroy the prarabdha. Why? Because Krishna entering himself, so he will clean. So Sadasivya, Srimati Bhagavati Katha, Jasya Sravana Matrana, Harishchittam Samasya. So we should listen Bhagavatam always. Why? Because by listening Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Hari will come to Chitta, like Cheto Darpan Marjana. Now our Chitta is full of contamination. But when we will listen Bhagavatam to the Chitta, now contamination is there. When Lord Hari will come, then it will be clean. And when it will go to heart, from Chitta to heart, then heart will be clean. Then when heart, Chitta, soul clean, then there is no question of any kind of suffering, problems, calamities and tension. Then only transcendental bliss possible. So this can be only by listening Srimad Bhagavatam. Then they spoke. Next one is Grantha Ashtadasa Sahasra Dvadasa Skanda Samita Parikita Sukha Sambhado Vidhi Bhagavatam Hita. Yesterday I spoke this verse, not repeating again, just speaking. What is the definition of Bhagavatam? So, what is the definition of Bhagavatam? Yesterday I was speaking from this Padma Purana. So, what is the definition of Bhagavatam? That is Bhagavatam, which has 18,000 verses, which has 12 cantos, in which the discussion between Parikshita and Sukadeva Goswami is explained. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. If we are not finding these symptoms, then it is not real Bhagavatam. Maybe it is so-called Bhagavatam. Then, तावद संसार चक्रेस्मिन् भ्रमते अज्ञानता पुमान् जावत् कर्णगता नास्ति सुख शास्त्र कथाक्षणम्. तावद संसार चक्रेस्मिन् भ्रमते अज्ञानता. A jiva is rotating in the cycle of birth and death, life after life, till that time, and suffering, taking different types of bodies in different species of life. Till that time, how long? As long as he has no opportunity to listen Srimad Bhagavatam. So one who has no opportunity of listening Srimad Bhagavatam, till that time, one will rotate in the cycle of birth and death. But after listening Srimad Bhagavatam, rebirth is completely stopped. So those who are listening Bhagavatam, the rebirth is guaranteed to stop. Because Padma Purana is giving this guarantee. Tavat means till that time. Till that time what? Brahmate ajnanatam, due to ignorance. Brahmate means rotating in the cycle of birth and death, life after life. Taking birth, dying, and changing the bodies, and changing so many fathers and mothers in different lives. But this cycle of birth and death will be stopped when Srimad Bhagavatam, listening will stop. So no one can say that after listening Srimad Bhagavatam, one will rotate in the cycle of birth and death. No, Padma Purana not telling. It is his own speculation. Padma Purana telling Tavat Brahmate Sansara Asmin. In this sansar, in this material world, a jiva will rotate in the cycle of birth and death as long as he is not listening Srimad Bhagavatam. But after listening Srimad Bhagavatam, his prominent suffering already stopped. What is that? Birth and death. What to speak, he will listen carefully more and more, then he will attain the prem. So, it is only the powerful medicine to stop our cycle of birth and death and to cure our materialism. Then, Chatushan spoke one verse more. King Srutai Bahuvi Shastrai Puranaisya Brahmavai Ekam Bhagavatam Shastram Muktidane Nagarjati. King Srutai Bahuvi Shastrai. What is the need of listening to so many scriptures? No need to listen so many scriptures.